Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing, and this is a bonus reading for Leo. So, the last round of sign readings that I did, I had a top three. Aquarius with 148 views, Capricorn with 81 views, and Leo with 64 views. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of that. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Because of all of you, I have made it to 400 subscribers, which I wanted to do before the end of the year, and I made it there on November 1st, I think was when that last subscriber hit. So there will be, in just a few minutes, a few minutes from when I'm recording this, but when you see this, it will already be there. There will be a giveaway video. I'm giving away a reading to that 400th subscriber, as well as a random person that will comment an emoji, and then I will count them up, and my husband will choose a number between 1 and however many emoji comments were left, and that person will also get a reading. So, free from me. So that's how I'm celebrating my 400 subscribers. I'm so excited. I'll probably do it again at 500 and maybe keep on doing it until I hit 1,000, and then who knows what I'll do. All right, so Leos, what I've decided to do with these bonus readings is to use the same oracle decks that I did your other reading with, just in case some of the same themes and messages want to come out. So we had the Dragon Riders Oracle for you for the first one. Oh, I forgot to say today is Sunday, November 3rd. Sorry. But whenever you come to this reading, if you're drawn to it, there'll be a message in here for you, Leos. Okay, Leos. My husband is a Leo, and I am a rising Leo. Maybe there's a message for me or for him in this. But I always meditate and on the energies, and I ask for my ego to step back so that I don't have anybody coming in that I know that's in that sign, right? I want my readings to be pure. I want my readings to be only what my guides want to bring through. I don't want them to have anything to do with, me or people in my life. I try to have a lot of integrity when I do these readings. Okay, now, in your last reading, you got the card of love. I just reviewed it so I would know what the last one was about, so I would recognize it if the same themes come out. You had the love card from the Denise Linn Sacred Forest, and now you have this beautiful pink card of Kuan Yin and Susuri. It's a number 2. It's balance, it's choice, it's partnership. The time for the highest divine love has now come. Be open and gentle in every life situation, Leos. Love, again. So that theme, definitely here. And now we have the Wisdom of Avalon. I love this deck. I do want to order the King Arthur spray from Angelic Celestial Colors to use because I have this Wisdom of Avalon deck, and I also have a Red Dragon, Pendragon deck that I can use when I'm using that spray. Okay, I just got the sensation of some sort of a mild headache, Leos. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with headaches, but that came through physically just now. All right, Wisdom of Avalon deck. The last one you got was the Stag. So let's see. What do we have for my Leos from this Wisdom of Avalon deck for this reading? Okay, 2 cards. Are these the cards? Are these the cards that you want? Okay, yeah, I heard yes, really. I was doubting. I was like, are these the cards? And then I was doubting that. And then all of a sudden, okay, bottom of the deck is the owl. You know how many times the owl has come out over and over and over again? As I was putting this on the shelf, I could see this. And so I just was prompted to show you that. Okay. Risk. This is number 40, which is 4, which is stability or stagnation. Risk, okay? Letting go. This was also a theme for, I think, Aquarius, maybe. Letting go. This is 44. Oh my gosh. 444. 40 and 44. 444. Leos. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna... So look how that vibrant pink love is in the middle. Colors and numbers have significance, okay? And then you have this risk and letting go, which are kind of muted greens and browns. Can you see it better if I put it there? I can't tell because the light is right in my eyes. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So we have, oh, I forgot. We have the Denise Linn next, and then we will look at the meanings. Now, yeah, your last reading was about stepping back and observing. It had that love card from this deck. And then it had that you may be placing trust in the wrong people, especially at work. And you also had something about old friend or an old friend that is thinking of you, or maybe you need to contact an old friend. So, you know, those were kind of the themes in your previous reading. All right, so let's see what Spirit wants to bring out for Leo from this Denise Linn Sacred Forest Oracle. All right, what is the card from the Sacred Forest, please, for my Leos? What is the card for my Leos, please, from this deck, Spirit? Already starting off with love, risk, and letting go. What is the card from this deck for my Leos, please? Best card. Growth. Toadstools. Growth. I don't like the look of that card, but I do like the meaning of it. Toadstools. Growth. Where can we put that? So now you have kind of a back and forth. You've got the muted greens and browns going to the vibrant pink, the muted greens and browns to the vibrant red. So maybe things have been a little up and down, Leos. We could have that as a message. We'll have to see. Okay. Kuan Yin, number 2. The time for the highest divine love has now come. Be open and gentle in every life situation. From Kuan Yin, follow my teachings and learn to love without expecting anything in return. In doing so, you will discover unimagined inner riches. Listen to your heart, your most valuable possession. Let it shine brightly. The farther you spread your heart's energy and the more it shines in pink light, the less vulnerable it will be. Only a small shrunken heart presents a target for attack. Now let your heart start to expand. Breathe in all the pink energy of my dragon deeply into it while saying my name. Spread this pink luminous light far beyond your body, and something wonderful will occur. Perhaps not immediately, and it may take a little time to make its way to you, but believe in me and trust my words. Yeah, so that's the Kuan Yin message. The dragon, Susuri, allow me in my light of divine love to enfold you. Let me penetrate the very depths of your being. Let me expand you from within and break your inner chains. To do this, hold the card over your heart and feel how with my resonance I am at work within you. Over the next few days, work with the affirmation, I am divine love in action on earth. I am divine love in action on earth. I am divine love in action on earth. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is the time for divine love, Leos. So let your love expand. That's basically the message, if we break it down to be more simple. It's allow your heart light to shine, just like Neil Diamond says, one of my favorite artists of all time. Turn on your heart light and expand that pink, beautiful, loving energy way out beyond you. And you will definitely reap the rewards. Now, the heart chakra is green, but Kuan Yin's color is pink, and so is her dragon. So there we have that. Okay, 40. Risk. Risk. Okay, let me see. This marker brings excitement to your path. You cannot know the outcome of the action you're being called to take until you do it. In this way, you're required to be blind in the forest for a time, risking all you know and all you've acquired on your journey for the potential of something better. Perhaps the training you require demands faith in what you cannot experience with your 5 senses. But reliance on the 6th sense, your intuition, can provide you with another type of sight to aid you in your journey. Very important questions can be answered now. Pray for guidance and ask for a sign. If the answer is yes, take the risk. If no, rest and regroup. Wait on the will of the divine mystery. Another sacred journey marker may reveal the answer. Whoops, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had put it up so far. So you see how in the bottom of the card it has arrows straight and to the left and to the right? So we don't know where our path is going to lead us, right? And then it was saying that possibly another marker card would reveal where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to do. So let's look at 44 now, letting go. I can't believe you have that 444. Letting go. Releasing attachments, expectations, and desires yet unfulfilled. These are some of the aspects of this card. When you receive this marker on your path, you're required to relinquish control and allow the mystery to act as she will, to weave life together as it is meant to be according to the laws of the cosmos. Okay, so you're taking the risk only when you feel that that is what you're supposed to do. Okay? You cannot force something to come or remain if its true place is elsewhere. Remember that what is yours can never be taken away. Allowing is the key to this marker, for what is yours will come to you. The same applies to the past. This is the time to let go of old hurts, resentments, and unresolved anger, for they're no longer welcome burdens on the path ahead. Old and outmoded ideas about life, how you see others, who you are, based on who you were, these must also be left behind. Then you can move forward, unencumbered, stepping into the magic of the new present that leads into the best possible future. Wow, Leo. Wow, wow, wow. That is amazing. Wow. I'm just blown away by the depth of these messages you're getting. And then toadstools. Oh my gosh, really? I'm about to cry. It's number 44, and I didn't notice it until just now. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for working through me. Thank you for letting me bring these messages in. So you have 4, 44, 44. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And 2 is a derivative of, like if we divide, 4 divided by 2 is 2, right? 2, 40, 44, 44. And if we add all those up, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, it's a 22, which also doubles as 44 and reduces to 4. I mean, this is amazing, Leos. 2s and 4s. I don't know. I'm speechless. 44, toadstools, growth. The reason I don't like this is because she has like a hat that's made of toadstools and it's like covering one eye. And every time I look at it, I feel like it's growing on her face, but I know it isn't. It's a hat. The spirit of the toadstool says, beneath the surface of your life, miraculous changes are occurring. Something that you thought was ordinary is, in fact, remarkable. You are in a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. Get ready and hang on for the ride. Leos? Wow. Get ready and hang on for the ride. Now, what Spirit pointed out in the earlier, right, was about the kind of there's now bleakness and brightness and bleakness and brightness. So when they say hang on for the ride, things could go like a roller coaster for a little bit, but the outcome is definitely going to be huge growth for you, Leos, okay? Huge growth. I don't know if I'm going to remember what all those messages were on the cards, but okay, they want me to use the Avalon deck for you. Good. I reached for it earlier in the last sign and they didn't want me to use it. I love this deck so much. I do. I still don't know all the cards by heart. I studied it because it's in the Welsh tradition. And so these tarot cards have a Welsh meaning as well as the standard tarot meaning. A friend of mine gave me this deck, and I'm so grateful she did because I just love it so much. All right, for my Leos, how do we build upon this? Shining your love, taking the risk, letting go, having growth. And we can only grow when we do let go, right? We can't hold on to every idea, every lesson, everything and grow, right? We need to take it, use it as long as we need it, and then move on to the next lesson, to the next growth, to the next thing. Our minds and bodies and souls couldn't handle it if we packed all that baggage in there. And sometimes we need a reminder that it's time to let go of things, right? Okay, there's 4 cards. Spirit, is this what you meant? Is this what you meant? No. Okay. That was me. All right, let's give it a shuffle. Maybe only one was supposed to come out in my little hands. Okay. For my Leos, please. For my Leos, please. What do we have from this deck for my Leos, please? I watch some readers on YouTube shuffle so fast. I'm like, how the heck do they do that? I definitely can't. 6 of Swords, yeah. You can't bring all that baggage with you. What was I just saying? Or what were they saying through me? Temperance, your Sagittarius card. Balance. Temperance, balance, Sagittarius. What needs to be balanced, Leos? We already know that you need to let go and leave some stuff behind, let go of some baggage. You know, all that baggage does affect your health, right? When we hang on to old grievances, grudges, but also when we hang on to old fears that we may have had, old situations from childhood, we need to let that stuff go in order to grow, which is exactly that, right? I wish I could shuffle faster so you guys didn't have to watch this. Or if I knew how to edit the video and fast forward through the shuffling, it might be a little better for you guys. The energy today through all 3 of these bonus readings has been phenomenal. The energy right now is so... I wish I could just read all day. but I have to go to the dump because my husband had to work this weekend, and our dump is only open on Wednesdays when we're both at work, and then on Saturdays and Sundays. So if he has to work on the weekend, I have to go to the dump, which is fine. I don't mind. Oh, that was 2. Okay. Bright, sunny ones. I already know, I see the 3 of Pentacles, and I know that you got that in your last reading. So that's that creation collaboration, but that was that warning about not trusting someone at work. We'll see what Spirit has for the message for it today. Could be different. Maybe it's resolved itself. Who knows? But we will ask. Got a fire going today because it was only like, it went down to, I think, 29 last night. 29 degrees Fahrenheit. And today it's only going to be, I don't know what, 49 maybe? So we've got the wood stove going, so I have to run down there every now and then. Throw some logs on, but that's living in me, and I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, I guess I need to put these cards up because the deck is being awful quiet. Okay, so you have Sagittarius and Capricorn coming out. Okay, is that all right, Spirit? Did you just want me to put those up there? All right, let's see if we can get your final tarot card so we can see the whole message. All right, what's the final card for the Leo Tarot, please? It's this one. Knight of Wands. Okay. All right, so the first card is the Six of Swords. This is what we were just talking about, how you can't bring everything with you when you're having a new beginning. This card doesn't show it quite as prominently as some of the other decks where they have 3 swords in front and 3 in back. Swords are, you know, your communication, your thoughts, your words. This boat is led by an angel. He's got all these sacks of things here and all these swords lined up and just a whole bunch of stuff when he's trying to row to a new beginning. So a lot of times this can really mean, well, what they're telling me today, right now, for you in this is letting go of those limiting thoughts and beliefs, okay? Whatever it is that you have carried over from childhood, some sort of beliefs that you've had, you need to let that go, okay? You are a beautiful, unique being, just as you are. Everything that you have been through in your life has made you who you are now. So those experiences are fine because they have built you, but dwelling on them is what would be a mistake. Okay, dwelling on our mistakes, any mistakes that we've made, dwelling on things that they're just giving me, I don't like to have to say this, but I have to tell you what my guides tell me. So, for instance, when I was in about 6th grade, I started to gain weight, probably before I hit puberty. I started to gain weight, and I can remember this particular day. My mother always used to buy those Oreo double stuffed cookies. I don't know why they're so bad for you, right? And I was having one, and I was going to have a second cookie, and my mother said, "Oh, go ahead, Porky, have another one." I've never forgotten that she said that to me. Well, I mean, I've let it go, but I'm using it as an example because after my mother crossed, I said all kinds of things to her. Everything that I had held back, I let it go. I said it at how I felt about certain situations. That was one of them, okay? That isn't the only time that a comment like that was made, but, you know, sometimes parents don't even understand how they're affecting their kids with things that they say. She might have thought that that was going to deter me from having another cookie. It didn't. It just hurt my feelings and made me self-conscious and made me wonder about my weight and think I was fat and look in the mirror and all these things, you know. So I don't let that affect me now because I understand she was coming from her place of soul growth, which was low. I could just tell you that because of things that happened. She was probably a young soul who hadn't been here many times and was in my soul group to teach me some things, which I learned. Okay, I digress. So while we go through things like that that help us to learn, we don't need to hang on to the emotion or the anger or the betrayal. We don't need to hang on to that. We just know, I know that helped me grow in a certain way to know how not to be with my own kids, things not to say. Okay? So there's an example for you. Okay, so when you're moving on to a new experience, you got to let go of that. Letting go. You have it right here. Letting go, right? And so just letting those things out of your gut. I'm trying to think of how I can explain this. You're not going to forget the thing, but you're not going to let it affect you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You're not going to forget it, but you're not going to let it affect you. So that's kind of letting it go. It's neutral now. So neutralize any of those old limiting thoughts, beliefs, things that were done or said to you, okay? Whew. Temperance. In this card, they show Temperance, which is perfect balance in Sagittarius. She's underwater at a well. She looks kind of like a mermaid, and she has like a dog next to her. I don't know why it's that way, but it is. So perfect balance. Balance is needed in your life, Leos, okay? You need to balance things out, right? Don't work too much. Don't play too much. Don't overspend. Don't underspend. Why did they give me that? I don't know. So just balance things out, all right? Now, notice, see how we have the Six of Swords, and now we have the Three of Wands. This is a choice about what to do next. What do I do next? I want you to notice that both of these cards are facing in the same direction, okay? And as they're here, they're between balance. And what was the other sign that got that? Was it Capricorn? I think so. Somebody else in these bonus readings had a Sagittarius balance card right in between two other cards, and there was a message there. So you need to balance what you're keeping and what you're letting go, and in order to move on. So you see how this is kind of dark and gray, and then once you balance that out, let the things go, you go into the light. Light. Next chapter, next thing, and more light, right? So it's kind of like a progression. This is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is creation, collaboration. It's the Holy Trinity. It's the mind, body, spirit card. And this card is in the light. It reminds me of Betsy Ross all the time because that has the colors of the American flag, and she has red, white, and blue on. Okay, Spirit. So Three Pentacles, she's got her foot on a pentacle. She's doing the work. There are poppies, there's wheat, there's a home. There's even a spider web blowing in the wind above her. I've never noticed the spider web before, and so here we go again. Yeah. So they're still warning you about someone at work that you trust, and your trust is misplaced. Leos, there's somebody at work that you got to be careful about this. If you don't have a job or work outside the home, then somebody that you're collaborating with or planning something with, planning an event, doing something, I don't know, be careful about what you say. Be careful about what you say. So that's coming out twice. And then you have, this is the Devil. I believe, the horned one, the wild herdsman. It is a gorgeous card. It's a really cool looking card. But it is the Devil. Devil energy. Capricorn, doing things to excess. Your fears, addiction. It could be addiction to social media, food, exercise, anything like that. It can also be your fears. We may have to clarify. It could also just mean Capricorn. Could this person at work be a Capricorn? Maybe you don't even know that, right? And then you have the Knight of Wands. Now, this Knight is going the opposite way of these two. Okay? So I'm getting the feeling kind of like swimming upstream. Like you're trying to do the next thing and you're having to go over hurdles, possibly because of that person at work throwing roadblocks out, right? But the Knight of Wands is a fiery, you're a fire sign. It is a fiery knight. It is an action and passion filled knight. Okay, let's see. Wow, we're on 30 minutes already, Leo. Lots of messages coming through here for you. Okay, I haven't even asked a question yet. I'm trying to shuffle. I'm going to use my mini deck to clarify that Knight of Wands, please. What is the Knight of Wands doing there? Going the opposite direction. Going the opposite direction of the other movers and shakers there. Ugh. Okay. The Emperor, Aries energy. That's bringing chaos into order. Okay. We'll see it in a minute. Let's see. Anything else to clarify the Knight of Wands? Really? Okay. Show me that again if you want it. Wow, they want to give me like a whole separate read. It keeps coming like 3, 4, turning sideways, and it's like, this is just a clarifier, Spirit. Knight of Wands, clarifying with the Emperor Aries energy of, that's another fiery, passionate sign, but the Emperor is very stern, very stoic, like do it this way. I want it done this way. I want it done this way, and this is how you'll do it. It's like I see him like putting his maps and whatever out on the desk and kind of being stern, like not listening to you. You're trying to tell him something and he's not listening because he just wants you to do what he wants you to do. Holy cow. All right. So, clarifying the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, which I just explained. So that Knight of Wands, you are trying, remember how I said it's almost like you're trying to move forward and there's roadblocks or somebody's not letting you go forward? This right here, too much red tape, too much red tape. And then you have the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is wishing things were the way they used to be. Wishing things were the way they used to be. Then you got the Six of Pentacles. Your efforts are not going where they're needed or where you think they're going. This really all, to me, has to do with this person at work. Knight of Wands. You're sick and tired of it. You're ready to be done with it. You're looking back at all those 8 wands you've already completed. You're trying to plant the 9th wand, and somebody keeps getting in the way. Somebody keeps getting in the way. And then here you are, King of Wands. This is you, Leo. This is your masculine energy, your action and passion that you want to put into play. And this Knight of Wands that you're trying to move forward, and you're just hitting all these roadblocks at work. Yeah. The whole bottom of this has to do with work. This row here has to do with you inside yourself moving ahead, right? Leaving stuff behind, letting things go, knowing that when to take a risk, balancing things out with that Sagittarius card, and moving ahead. This Three of Pentacles is work. This Devil is work. All of this has to do with work. I'm sorry to say. But it's building on the last reading that I did, and it makes perfect sense. It's like you're meeting a brick wall, right? It's work, or it's a partner at your business. It could even be a client, but it's something to do with that. I don't feel like this has anything to do with love or romance or marriage or family or anything. This has to do with work if you work outside the home, a business if you own a business, an event you're trying to plan. So as an example, when my sisters and I were trying to plan my mother's 60th birthday party, this all happened. We were like, each of us had our own idea about what we wanted it to be, what the decorations, the menu, who we wanted to invite, what the theme was going to be. And it was utter chaos. And when it was done, I told my mother, I hope you enjoyed that, because the 3 of us will never do that again. So Something like that. It could be work. So remember, someone at work that you can't trust, you stop telling them things, right? The devil, this Capricorn card, doing things to excess. It's your fears. It's, I don't know what you would be afraid of with this person. If you're afraid that if you don't tell them or give them the information, or how does this translate, Spirit? Fears, addictions, doing things to excess. Maybe you're telling, okay, yeah, okay, thanks. Oh my gosh, okay, thank you. Talking too much. You're telling them too much, right? So the roadblocks that are being thrown in front of you from getting somewhere at work are this stoic emperor, do it this way, this is my way, I want you to do it this way. The Six of Cups is you getting in your own way because you're like, why can't it be like it used to be? Why do things have to change? I don't like it like this. And then the Six of Pentacles, your energies are going in the wrong place. So stop talking to that person, stop worrying about this, just go and do what you can do. Don't waste your time and energy worrying about what that person thinks, what this person thinks, what they're doing. Don't worry about that, because this is what's happening. You're getting exhausted. That Nine of Wands. You're getting totally exhausted by all of this that's going on. And this is you. The Knight of Wands that wants to be the King of Wands, right? Thanks, Spirit. So the Knight of Wands is your energy, your fire energy. The King of Wands is definitely you. This is you, right? So you're in the Knight position right now. And the way to get into the King position is by not feeding into this BS at work or with this co-worker, co-partner, co-event planner, whatever it is. Okay, I got to take a breath. Jeepers, that was a lot. All right, let's recap. Kuan Yin, shine your love light. Turn on your heart light, shine it pink, make it go out from where you are, right? Letting go of things on your path so you can get to that toadstool's growth. They want me to read it again. Beneath the surface of your life, miraculous changes are occurring. Something that you thought was ordinary is, in fact, remarkable. You are in a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. Get ready and hang on for the ride. Okay. And then we've just gone over all this, so I don't feel like I need to go over that again, Leos. But I do feel, what do you want? Do you want healing or magical times? What do you want? Healing or magical times? Nope. It's like they're flip-flopping between which card to give you. Okay. We're going to get a Healing Spirits Oracle card. These are by Gordon Smith. These are beautiful cards. So let's see, and then we'll get an Animal Oracle. This has gone on for a long time for a bonus reading. Oh my gosh. But I can't help it. I do what my guides lead me to do. I am just the channel and the vessel for them to get their messages out to whoever needs them. So, for my Leos, okay, that's it. Trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. Yeah, we had that, right? You got to trust in order to let go. Trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. So if your prayer is that things at work will work out, it will be answered, right? If your prayer is for a new friend, a new partner, a new lover, a new whatever, your prayer will be answered. Trust in the wise spirit. Now, keep in mind that sometimes the answer is not what we think it should be. It's what our guides and the universe know that it should be, right? Remember, sometimes a no is, rejection is God's protection, right? Just keep that in mind, Leos. Pray for the best outcome for your highest good. That's the best way to pray. Pray for the best outcome for your highest good. Yeah, always. Okay. So you're going to get through this. You got to let go of some stuff. Shaman, I love it. Got to let go of some stuff, Leos, but you will get through it. Remember your Sagittarius balance, right? Remember to balance things as you're going through. Remember what to leave and what to keep, okay? Remember to step back, as your previous one reading said, and observe the situation and figure out who this person at work is that you're not supposed to trust, or who this person at work is that's being so difficult, trying to make you do things a certain way when you feel like they should be a different way, right? Okay, that's it. All right. Raven, shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. This is an absolutely beautiful card. There is a raven there with a purple cloak on, which reminds me of Merlin. Why won't this thing focus? Come on. Purple has been a theme throughout a lot of these bonus readings. You've got a big purple here. Remember, blue and purple getting to the light, right? And then you have Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have powers from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yes, you can. Having a lot of trouble with the lighting. There we go. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Yeah. You have the shaman and the old soul. You can definitely create your destiny, your world, your surroundings, your friends, your people, your job. You can create that life, right? Sometimes it is divine timing, and we do have to remember that. Okay, Leos? Wow, what a reading. I hope this has helped. Please do give it a like, a comment, a share. I would be so honored and blessed if you would do that. So thankful and grateful for each and every one of you for taking the time to view my channel and my content. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.